Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa la syarika lahu wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh dan nabiyya ba'da ma rasulullah ba'da ma ba'du. Okay, guys, so in here wanted to present you guys about the legendary Muslim warriors that very respect by kind of people. His name is Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. So, for the introduction, Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi, known as Saladin, was a legendary Muslim leader and the first Sultan of Egypt, also Syria. Born in 1137 CE, he united the Muslim world and led into victory against the Crusaders. Renowned for his courage, mercy, and honor, Salahuddin recaptured Jerusalem in 1187 and became a symbol of justice and true leadership, respected by both allies and enemies alike. So, Salahuddin is not respected by kind of people at Muslim religion, but he get respect by other religions such as like Christian, because he the one that respect both of them too. In this series, the first one is early life and education about Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi. The second is rise to power, how Salahuddin conquered Jerusalem and other, and his death and legacy. Early life and education. So Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi, also we called Saladin, he born in 1137 CE in Tikrit, Iraq, into a noble Kurdish family of warrior of leaders. And he raised in Damascus, where he studied Islamic law, the Quran, and leadership under great scholars. So before he became a big or legendary warrior, he studied at Damascus. And then the third trained in strategy, courage, and command under his uncle Shirkuh, a powerful general too. Before he became the powerful general, same as his uncle. Known for his wisdom, humility, and devotion to faith, even from a young age. Thus, this early lesson shaped him into the legendary leader and hero the world would one day call Salahuddin or Saladin, or the title of the Lion of Islam. Then this the rest of the power. After completing his education, Salahuddin Al-Ayyubi, or we get called Saladin, began his career under his uncle Shirkuh, a trusted general of Nur ad-Din Zangi, the ruler of Syria. Through his loyalty, intelligence, and strategic skill, Salahuddin quickly gained respect as a capable leader. In 1169, Salahuddin was appointed Vizier of Egypt after helping defeat the Crusaders and restored stability. Too young, he proved to be wise and just. Salahuddin soon ended the weakened Fatimid Caliphate, bringing Egypt back under Sunni Muslim rule. Before he conquered the Egypt, and there is the Khalifah named Fatimiyah before the Ayyubi. And then by uniting Egypt and Syria under one flag, Salahuddin built a powerful empire, the Ayyubid dynasty, after he conquered the Fatimiyah Caliphate and prepared the Muslim world to stand strong against the Crusaders. His rise was marked not by ambition for power, but by a sincere mission to defend Islam and restore unity. Because before Islam was a mass curse of Shia and other of also the Fatimiyah Caliphate, make the Muslim is separate. Then conquered the Jerusalem. After he uniting Egypt and Syria become Ayyubi dynasty, Saladin prepared to challenge the Crusader estate to conquer Jerusalem, because before Jerusalem was grabbed by Crusader people. And then in Battle of Hattin, July 1187, Saladin decisively defeated the Crusader army at Jerusalem and destroying their military power in the region, and finally he got the Jerusalem country. And then Crusader cities or fortress fell quickly, and Jerusalem was next. After that, finally, after a long war of Crusader or Battle of Hattin, Jerusalem surrendered to Saladin in October 1187. Saladin allowed to save passage, accept ransom, protect holy site, and spared the city from massacre, earning respect across faith. So, not like other people or other human or king that conquer some countries, they do massacre, killing, and others, but different with Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. He respect each other, whether it is Muslim or Christian or Crusaders. Salahuddin protect holy sites and spared the city from massacre. So he gained respect by all people at there, even the Crusaders too. And then after that, here's the achievement of Salahuddin Ayyubi that he get along his life. Unified the Muslim world, united Egypt, Syria, and other Muslim lands under one strong rule. Before that, he shaped the Ayyubi dynasty, and that division between Sunni and Shia forced to face the Crusader together. So before there is the separate is Sunni and Shia, but because of Salahuddin al-Ayyubi courage, he make one rule is Sunni. And then founded the Ayyubid dynasty, 1171, established a new dynasty based on justice, faith, and strength. The Ayyubid rule lasts for decades after his death. Victory at the Battle of Hattin, defeat the Crusader armies, and capture their leaders, opened the way to recapture Jerusalem. And then leadership and justice, known for ruling with fairness, humility, and compassion, gave a wealth to the poor, refused luxury, and lived a simple life. So actually, Salahuddin Ayyubi is a rich people, but he lived a simple life. Legacy of honor and cavalry, admired by Muslim and Christian alike for his mercy and integrity. So, Salahuddin Ayyubi get respect by Christian and Muslims too. Remembered as a true example of Islamic leadership and heroism. Then, death and legacy of Hayy bin Arabi is dead. Salahuddin passed away on March 4, 1193 in Damascus, Syria at age of 55. Despite ruling the vast empire, he died with almost no wealth, having given most of his possession to the poor. His funeral was attended by people of all faith, Muslim, Christian, and Jewish, all mourning a just and noble leader. As you can show in here, because of his respect, he attended by people of Muslim, Christian, and Jews. And of his legacy, remembered as a symbol of justice, mercy, and true Islamic leadership. Admired not only by Muslims but also by his enemies for his honor and compassion. Inspired generation of leaders and warriors with his faith, unity, and courage. His tomb in Damascus remains a place of respect and remembrance to this day. And then this is the Salahuddin al-Ayyubi most famous quote of all time. My victory not in killing my enemies but is in winning their hearts. For example, like if you want to success, you can cheat or maybe stab your enemies, but try to get her heart or winning their heart. And thank you for my presentation. Hope you enjoy it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.